Hello and welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Have you ever stood in a seemingly endless line just to pay a government fee? Or felt lost in the slow, paper-choked maze of bureaucracy when trying to get a simple document? It's a common story around the world, but what if technology could dismantle that entire system and build something new? Something fast, transparent, and designed for you, the citizen. Today, we're journeying to the state of Punjab in India, where a quiet but massive financial revolution is underway. This isn't just about new software. It's about fundamentally changing the relationship between a government and its millions of people. For decades, Punjab's financial systems were trapped in the past, shackled by the limitations of manual processes. Imagine a literal labyrinth of files, slow-moving paperwork passed from desk to desk, and a total lack of transparency in transactions. This environment was a fertile ground for inefficiency, long delays, and significant revenue leakages. Citizens often found themselves entangled in a web of red tape, whether they were trying to pay taxes, get their hard-earned pensions, or access any other government service. For the government itself, the lack of real-time financial data was a major handicap, making effective planning, budgeting, and controlling expenditure incredibly difficult. It was like trying to fly a modern jet with a 19th century map. The vision for a digital Punjab was thus born out of this pressing need to dismantle those archaic structures. The objective was crystal clear: create a seamless, paperless, and cashless system that would not only plug the loopholes in the state's treasury, but also significantly enhance the ease of living for its citizens and the ease of doing business for its enterprises. At the forefront of this digital transformation have been two key entities: the Punjab Information Technology Board, or PITB, and the National Informatics Center, NIC. The PITB, an autonomous body, has been instrumental in modernizing governance by championing transparency and boosting digital literacy. The NIC, as the government's long-term technology partner, provided the technical expertise to design and build the innovative solutions that would turn this grand vision into a functioning reality. At the very heart of this new digital world is a powerful engine called the Integrated Financial Management System, or IFMS. Think of it as the central nervous system for the state's entire financial body. Developed by the NIC, this web-based platform connects all stakeholders involved with public money: the Department of Finance, the Treasuries, all administrative departments, the Accountant General, the Reserve Bank of India, and other banks, onto a single, unified stage. The transition to this new system was a monumental task, accomplished even amidst the disruptions of the COVID-19 pandemic. The IFMS isn't just one single thing. It's a suite of powerful, interconnected modules. First, there's the e-budget module. It has completely digitized how the state budget is prepared and allocated. It facilitates a smooth workflow, where budget proposals are submitted online from the ground-level officers upwards, allowing the finance department to prepare the budget efficiently. The system then generates all the necessary documents and handles the online distribution and revision of the budget throughout the year, ensuring that all expenditure is constantly checked against allocations in real time. Then, there's the e-Treasury module, which has revolutionized how the government pays its bills. This system can prepare about 40 different types of bills, covering everything from employee salaries to travel and medical expenses. It creates a unique code for every single person or company that needs to be paid, which drastically reduces errors. When a bill is submitted, it requires an OTP for authentication, just like your banking app, making it highly secure. You can even track the status of your payment online. This system is linked directly to the Reserve Bank of India's own robust payment system, called eCuber, ensuring funds are dispersed directly and seamlessly into the correct bank accounts. The impact has been stunning. Previously, many payments would bounce back from the bank due to incorrect account details. Now, with these unique payee codes, payment returns have dropped by an incredible 98%. Of course, a government also needs to collect money. That's where the e-receipt module comes in. It has transformed revenue collection from a tedious, in-person chore into a simple online process. Citizens can now pay their tax and non-tax dues using a whole host of options, including net banking, debit cards, credit cards, or any of the popular UPI platforms like Google Pay and PhonePe. This module is so smart that its analytical dashboards help the government identify and recover over 13.50 crore rupees from banks that were due to the state. And the system's intelligence is being used in other creative ways. Take the Vehicle Management System, or VMS. It was designed to keep a check on the fuel bills for the thousands of government vehicles. By assigning a digital limit on petrol, oil, and lubricants for each vehicle and tracking it through the system, the VMS led to a saving of more than 17 crore rupees for the state in its very first year. Another module, the Government Property Management System, is essentially a digital inventory of all immovable government properties. This allows officials to easily find unutilized buildings and allocate them to departments in need, optimizing the use of state assets and reducing expenditure on renting office space. While the IFMS is the powerful engine running in the background, the most visible part of this revolution for citizens is a platform called ePay Punjab. Developed by the PITB, this is the government's first ever official payment aggregator, available as both a mobile app and a website. Launched in 2019, it has made paying the government as easy as ordering a pizza. It covers a vast array of services, from the Excise and Taxation Department for things like token tax and motor vehicle registration, to the Board of Revenue for property-related fees, and even the Punjab Police for paying traffic challenges. The platform's portfolio is constantly growing, expanding from just 11 types of payments initially to now over 94 across multiple departments. The platform has been a phenomenal success. In just the first 2 months of the recent fiscal year, it collected over 65 billion rupees in tax revenue through more than 6 million transactions. People love it. Stories pour in from users who paid their car's token tax in 2 minutes from their couch, or settled a traffic fine with a few clicks, saving hours of their time. It's not just about convenience. It's about transparency and cutting down opportunities for corruption by minimizing cash handling. Another truly game-changing initiative has been the e-stamping system. For over a century, Punjab used a physical stamp paper system for legal and financial documents. This old system was notoriously plagued with issues like the black marketing of stamp papers, the use of fake and counterfeit stamps, and huge revenue losses for the government. Citizens often had to endure long waits and pay inflated prices. The e-stamping project, a collaboration between the PITB and the Board of Revenue, has completely replaced this archaic system. Now, anyone can go online, generate a challan form, pay the required stamp duty at a designated bank branch, and get a secure, computer-generated e-stamp paper instantly. The results are astounding. Since it began in 2016, the system has collected over 351 billion rupees in revenue, and the government has saved crores of rupees that were once spent on printing physical stamp papers. To make it even more secure, Punjab became the first public sector entity in the region to integrate blockchain technology, making these digital stamp papers completely tamper-proof and easily verifiable with a simple scan from a mobile app. Beyond these major platforms, the digital reforms extend into other critical, behind-the-scenes areas. For a welfare state, managing funds for social schemes is paramount. The SNA Sparsh initiative was created for this. Its goal is to ensure that funds for welfare schemes, especially those sponsored by the central government, flow quickly and efficiently to the people who need them. The old way involved money sitting idle in various bank accounts for long periods. This new system integrates the National Financial Management System, the state's IFMS, and the RBI's e-Kuber system to create a direct pipeline for funds, moving them in real time. This not only helps beneficiaries, but also improves the state's overall cash flow, reducing its need to borrow money. In fact, for implementing this so well, Punjab earned a financial incentive of 450 crore rupees from the Government of India and is targeting another 350 crore for the next year. The government has also shown its commitment to senior citizens with the Pensioner Sewa portal. This is a one-stop digital platform for all pension-related services. It features a centralized database of all pensioners and allows them to track their pension status, handle grievances, and submit required documents online. It even enables the sending of electronic pension payment orders directly from the Treasury to the bank, ensuring timely and accurate pensions from the very first month of retirement. To ensure all this government spending is transparent, there's the Audit Management System. This automates the entire government audit process, from the initial notification to the final settlement of audit observations. It gives all stakeholders real-time access to audit reports, making it much harder for financial mismanagement to go unnoticed. Accountability is woven right into the digital fabric. And what about government contracts, often an area ripe for corruption? Punjab introduced an e-procurement system. Now, vendors can submit their bids for government tenders online, from anywhere. This has widened participation, fostered fierce competition, and led to better quality and significant cost savings. The Communication and Works Department alone has successfully processed tenders worth over 200 billion rupees through this platform. The vision doesn't stop there. Punjab is already looking to the future. It's establishing a public tech platform for frictionless credit, based on an open architecture from the RBI. In simple terms, this will allow different financial systems to talk to each other seamlessly, making it easier for businesses and individuals to access credit. It's a major step towards greater financial inclusion. The state is also moving towards a completely paperless future with the e-voucher system, eliminating the costs and environmental impact of handling millions of physical vouchers. The true success of these reforms isn't just in the billions of rupees saved or collected. It's in the profound impact on people's lives. For the average citizen, it means convenience, empowerment, and a newfound trust in government processes. For government administrators, automation has freed them from mundane tasks, allowing them to focus on more strategic work, armed with real-time data to make better decisions. This wave of transparency and efficiency has also boosted the state's economy, creating a more business-friendly environment that attracts investment. Of course, a transformation of this scale is never without challenges. The state had to overcome the digital divide, ensuring that people in rural areas with limited digital literacy could also benefit. This required a significant change in organizational culture and behavior, retraining thousands of government employees to shift from a culture of paper to a culture of pixels. And in an age of data, ensuring the security and privacy of citizens' information was paramount. Punjab tackled this head-on, becoming one of the first states in the country to create its own data privacy policy. They used a phased rollout, extensive training programs, and widespread awareness campaigns to ensure a smooth and inclusive transition. The journey is far from over. The vision for Digital Punjab continues to evolve. The future roadmap includes integrating even more services and harnessing emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning for predictive analytics and smarter governance. The ultimate goal is a state where every financial interaction with the government is digital, where every citizen can access services with dignity and ease, and where every rupee of public money is accounted for and used for the public's welfare. Punjab's story is a compelling testament to how technology, when combined with a clear vision and strong political will, can redefine the very essence of governance for the 21st century. It is, truly, a story of digital governance in action.